can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say to Michael Jordan, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys that just running around. They were tough.
And now Washington's starting group. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Porter and Morris make up the forward spots. And it's Howard in at the 5. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's Durant on the wing. Outside Curry. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
Beal, the pass to Porter. Nice ball movement by Washington. The kick out to Wall. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano-a-mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Wall, no luck.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Green dishes to Durant. Over Porter. Porter with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Cousins. Curry's got 12.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Well, you look at some of the analytics, and the best-rated player on the Wizards might surprise you. None other than one Otto Porter Jr.
And he's really become an impact player at both ends of the floor. One of the glue guys on this squad. He just impacts the game in so many ways, and sometimes it escapes unnoticed.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Here's Wall. Inside, here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got his first 2 points.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Man showing some terrific range. 17 points for Steph Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wall. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball. See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Passes it to Howard. Porter kicks to Morris. Outside, Wall to the middle. He's looking for Howard and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment. Indeed, what a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Curry, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 21.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Beal. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Morris, a screen. Off the screen, Beal. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot, opens up the drive for later on.
And here is Morris after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Durant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Wizards trail by 18. Wall passes to Porter. Howard against Cousins. Back to Porter. And he banks in the layup.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Here's Wall. Whoa!
Goodness.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 29 points for Steph Curry.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Wall. Howard setting the pick for Wall. Clock at 6. Screen by Howard. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 19. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about his...
And a player that thought he knew it all.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now. When Cousins keeps his emotions in check, he's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Livingston is out there with McCaw. And there's Iguodala. And it's Bell in at the 4. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
Washington calls timeout. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Green. The 17-footer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Here's Livingston. Again, Golden State. And here is Satoransky. Kicks to Rivers. Green, the screen. Mahimi, a screen on Bell. Satoransky, the pass to Green. Back to Satoransky. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Got that one up quick. Bell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And Satoransky kicks to Mahimi. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Satoransky. Green against Bell. Mahimi, a screen on Bell. Shot clock at 5. And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Wizards trail by 21. There's a screen. Rivers passes to Mahimi. He kicks it to Meeks. Green again to Iguodala. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Steve, more and more we hear about players wanting to be traded. The information comes out publicly, whether they leak it or their agent leaks it. Is this a new development, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think because of social media, Kevin, right now, everybody hears a little bit, and even if it's true or not true, it gets spread like wildfire, and it can reach so many different people because of social media quickly, and I think that's the problem we're having right now. It's, social media can be a plus, but it also can be a negative.
That's a good observation. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Rivers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Curry fires from way outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Washington calls timeout. Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors. But you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Patrick McCaw. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Howard's checked in for Mahimi. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And John Wall subbed in for Austin Rivers.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Here's Wall. Great tee that time from Green.
That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Now, here's Meeks. He's covered by Thompson. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Green kicks to Durant. Curry way outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. They set the pick. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Washington. Stolen by Thompson. Porter with the steal. Beal from long range. They get it again. Morris. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. tipped, and the Wizards with possession. Beal dishes to Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
The outside leaner, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 42 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's Beal on the wing. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Oh, nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Howard setting the pick for Wall. Howard with a screen on Curry. And Wall kicks to Beal. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. Just amazing that he tallied 21 points by way of the three-pointer. Talk about feeling. Time and time again, they fed him and he was happy to oblige. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Curry has been sensational.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. And it's Porter in at the small forward.
When the shots come to KD and the flow of the offense, it makes it much easier.
And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a two-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Wizards shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Beal the pass to Morris. Knocks it loose, and Beal kicks to Wall. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan Bell's checked in for Draymond Green. Jordan Bell. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. To the left wing. Morris a screen. Wall passes to Howard. 5 on the clock. Beal can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Beal with a screen for Wall. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
McCaw, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahinmi's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Morris. Oubre's checked in for Porter. And it's Austin Rivers in for Beal. And there's the pass to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best 3-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Mahinmi a screen. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oubre kicks to Green. Drains the three-pointer. Green's got 9.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Passes it to Durant. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
There's the pick. Now here's Rivers. Up top, Mahinmi. He's guarded by Cousins. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 11 points for John Wall.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Pass to Cousins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, you have to credit the defense. All you can do is try to make it as difficult for Cousins as possible.
Mahinmi's shot is good. Mahinmi's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's Curry outside, and again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
Mahinmi a screen. Wall passes to Mahinmi. Now here's Rivers. And here's Wall outside. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Count that bucket. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It's a pick your poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
Rivers kicks to Mahinmi. Outside, Wall. With the floater, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the 3, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bell. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Wizards, Markieff Morris is checked in for Mahinmi. Jody Meeks comes in for Oubre. And Satoransky subbed in for Rivers.
Remarkable display of ball handling from Thompson. Nice handles.
Morris a screen. Unloads from 13. Wall's shot is off.
and pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Thompson with the bucket.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
Wall passes to Satoransky.
That's his first personal foul.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Wall.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Livingston kicks to Cousins from past the arc, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played 6'8", highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
I think guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum does a fantastic job. Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job. Gordon Hayward. Those are the guys that are 6'8", 6'7", can do a lot of different things at that position. One of the best also at that position, Andre Iguodala, to be able to switch out on offense and also play different positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list. Cook out there with Livingston. And there's your Rebko. And it's Evans in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
First personal foul.
Here is Cook. Over to the wing. Here's Looney. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way. Punishing the smaller man inside, just good fundamental basketball.
Free throw good, Smith.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. That was what we call a brain fart. Not sure what was on his mind with that one.
Me either. Maybe it was just the grind of the game, the constant pressure. Or maybe he's just acting out.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Golden State with another. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Satoransky with it. Here's Morris. Rebounded by Rebko. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Porter's checked in. So it's Washington now. Satoransky the pass to Brown. Satoransky has screen on Evans. Brown wide open. He fires. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Cook. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Here's Satoransky, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Livingston, that's good.
A beautiful bucket from Livingston. He is very skilled at draining shots under pressure.
Washington shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Porter kicks to Satoransky. Back to Porter. And the layup is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Livingston, that's good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the paint. Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jordan Bell comes in for Jerebko. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Cook. And then for Washington, Jeff Green. He's checked in for Jason Smith. Kelly Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jody Meeks.
First personal foul, team's turn. At the line of the Warriors, Jacob Evans. With one.
And the free throw, no good. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oubre, good.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Here's Livingston, and he comes up with the deuce. Livingston's got 6 here in this quarter.
Shaun Livingston has incredible handles. You forget at 6'7", he is very comfortable with the basketball in his hands.
To the inside, Rivers, and it's denied. And they're able to recover. Wizards passing it around. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Cousins is checked in.
DeMarcus Cousins.
So it's Washington now. Mahinmi a screen. Shot clock at 5. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Evans. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work, and that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
1:31 left to play here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Washington's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. The drive by Green makes it off the glass.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Livingston kicks to Bell. Evans outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Mahinmi.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
And they pick up 2.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Livingston. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots over Satoransky. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Green kicks to Satoransky. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Wizards substitution. Jody Meeks.
Now Satoransky. Meeks, good.
Taking a workmanlike approach inside. That's the shot you want.
From deep, Evans. That one's not going to go. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.